In this video, we're going to learn about the cookies in PHP or any programming language. So let's get started. Let me quickly open the PHP session, PHP tag, and here, in order to get the cookies, basically let me tell you what is cookie. Cookie is the data that you store in your browser to access the details or the value stored in the cookie later in some time. And there are many purposes for using the cookies: for login, for card, for storing the data for the long term. Without using the database, we use cookies, and cookies can be accessed using PHP or JavaScript or any other programming languages that are accessed there. So in PHP, we're gonna look how we can set the cookie and retrieve the data from cookie and how to delete it. So the easiest way PHP provide here is global cookie variable, and this is how we can access the cookie. And to set the cookie, we have a function in PHP, set cookie, and it require a name and also the value as well as the time it will gonna get expire on, plus some other argument as well. So let's have a look. We can give it a name of data. We can store the value of it as our cookie data. The time, we can use the PHP function called time, which give you the current time, and we will gonna add 1 day. It take the times in a seconds, so in 1 day it have 84600 seconds, so it will gonna expire in 1 day. And the next parameter it take the domain, the path, so our path or domain will be this. If you are using a subdirectory or something like this, you use this, but we will gonna use root directory or path, so we are going to give only slash. And to access it, we use this. So I'm gonna write here if is set, and now here we will give the name of the cookie we set. If it's set, then simply echo data, save it, come back, refresh. It is our cookie data. So as you can see, we have a cookie store here. So we have set the cookie. Now let's see how to delete the cookie. So we already have this cookie. If I comment this line and save it the file, come back here, refresh, the cookie is still present. We are not setting it, but when we are refreshing, cookie still exists. So in order to remove the cookie or delete the cookie, what we have to do, we make the value empty, and the time, instead of having a plus, we say minus whatever the number, 333, whatever. And now when this time we reload the page, it will gonna say cookie doesn't exist, no cookie. Save it, come back, refresh, and as you can see, no cookie. So this is how you delete it. Now, as I told you, there are multiple reasons we use the cookie. First, we use it to store the data for the long term, and we don't want to store the data into the database, because obviously if you have a database, you can use database. It is more secure and more reliable as compared to cookies. Cookies store into the browser, so if you lost the data in the browser, if you clear the cache and browser history, it will gonna be deleted. So the main purpose of cookies is like when you log in, you must have seen the login form where it says remember me. That's remember me data always store into the cookie. So whenever you access the browser, if that cookie present, PHP will gonna process it and log you in without having re-authenticate yourself. As well as some websites use cookie to store the card. When you are doing the e-commerce website, you will gonna come across knowing that most of the cards store in the database, but some of them are also stored into the cookies. Apart from login, you must have seen pop-ups in the website when you first visit them. This is all stored using a cookie. So if you visit first time, it will gonna check if cookie exists. If it doesn't exist, it will gonna show you the pop-up, and when you close it, it will gonna, on closing, it will gonna store the cookie into your browser that this person have seen the pop-up. Next time when you refresh, it will not gonna come up. Same thing happen when you are visiting a website. You may have noticed at the very bottom you get a notification that this website using cookie, and you click on it, agree or disagree. These are all stored in the cookies. So that's about the cookies. If you have any question, let me know. Take care for now. Bye bye.